Hello, my name is Michael DeAngelis, and for my analytical publishing project, I'm going to review Google Classroom. And the reason why I chose to analyze Google Classroom is mainly because for quite some time now I've been trying to incorporate a way for students to access information at their own time, easily and efficiently. I wanted to learn more about Google Classroom to see if I could really use it in my unique classroom structure. I'm an automotive teacher, and it's very common for a lot of things to be happening at once. The whole class isn't really doing the exact same thing at the exact same time. I could have 5, 6, or 7 different groups doing different hands-on skills in my automotive shop, and it can be very chaotic. So what I was trying to do and what I'm trying to find is a suite like Google Classroom to organize information in such a way where students can access it on their own time while being very user-friendly. And I thought Google Classroom was the best for what I'm looking for. So the features of Google Classroom include the teacher's ability to manage classroom events such as assignments, readings, quizzes, and tests all in one. It has the ability for the teacher to make announcements that will be shared with each student, very similar to a social media interface. It has the ability for students to ask questions via threads and posts. And it's mobile friendly. Students can access information directly from their cell phone, which is great. They all have one, they're always on it. And it's free. So for me, this is a win. However, there are limitations and concerns. There's a privacy concern. Students are not allowed to use their personal Google accounts when joining your class. So what needs to happen is the school or school district must enroll in a G Suite and agree to the terms and conditions to make sure that the students' privacy is in fact kept confidential. This can potentially be a setback because not all schools or administrators will agree to using the Google Classroom suite. However, if they do agree, in my opinion, I think it offers a great user-friendly interface. However, like I said, it must first be approved by the administration. So let's check it out. So when you log into Google Classroom, this is the first thing you're going to see. This is one of the classes that I've started, Automotive Technology. To create a new class, what you're going to do is you're going to click the Create or Join Class button here, marked with the plus sign. And if I wanted to create a class, I would click Create Class. And here is what I was talking about in regards to the G Suite and the privacy. So using Classroom at a school with students, if so, your school must sign up for a free G Suite for Education account before you can use Google Classroom. G Suite for Education lets schools decide which Google services their students can use, and it provides additional privacy and security protections that are important in a school setting. Students cannot use Google Classroom at a school with personal accounts. So like I said before, the administration has to approve of all of this. If all is good with them, this would be a great tool to use with the classroom. So you can click, I've read and understand the above notice, and I'm not using Google Classroom at a school with students as of now. If you need your administrator to actually go through with this, what you can do is click sign up for G Suite for Education, and this window will pop up, and you can get started over here. And basically what you're doing is you can pick between administrators, you can pick between educators. If you're an educator like me, you're a teacher and you want to share this with your students. In my case, it's grades 9 to 12, it's high school, so I'm going to choose this one. And what you do is you need to type in your name, type in all your information, your school district email, name of school or district, postal code of your district, and you need to submit this, and this goes through your administration. They would then get an email and they would get on board with starting that. Once the administration starts that and everything is good to go on their end, as teachers we can then use Google Classroom. Students cannot use it with their personal accounts due to those privacy settings. However, I think it's a great suite, so let's get started here. So for now, I'll click this, I click continue, Class name, since I already have Automotive Technology Block 3, I also teach it in Block 4, so I'm going to go Automotive Tech, that will be Block 4. Subject, Auto 11. Room, my room is B106, that's the workshop, and I could create class. So once that's done, here it is, Automotive Technology Block 4, and here's my class code. This is how I can get students to sign up for this class. What I can do is I can display it. This will go up on the LCD projector in my classroom, and it's nice and big. Everyone can see those letters. They punch it in on their app, on their phone, the Google Classroom app. They type this in, I accept them, boom, they're in my class. And that's basically how you get started. So what you can start doing is you can go to classwork over here, and you can start creating the many things you can add. So we have assignments, quiz assignments, questions, material, and topics. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and show you what I have previously made in my Block 3 class over here. So the first thing you see is this stream page. This is almost like the home page. You could see the recent announcements, you can see what's been going on recently, and as you can see, I've posted all these new assignments. You could also post, whole class can see this, right? So the one thing I really like about this space over here is when I do go to classwork, and when I previously talked about creating, if I create, I can create the assignment, the quizzes like mentioned, and I can create the different topics. All my different topics are now organized here. We have the charging system, we have the four-stroke theory, we have wheel and tire, we have the cooling system, we have the vehicle ID, we have braking system, we have lubrication, and so on and so forth. And I would add more as we go here. Each time I introduce a new theory in class, I would then add it to my page over here. So we just recently talked about the four-stroke theory and compression testing. So, you know, students could miss class. Some of them are just sick. Some of them have an appointment, or they just forget, even if they were there. So the one thing I really like about this is the assignment is posted here. They can access this through their phone, so they can click the compression test and they can literally see right in front of them the step-by-step instructions of what to do. And what I really like about this is they can also access the tutorial video that I have also included for the assignment. So if they were to click this,
it's the god of all engine tests, the compression test. If you're even remotely mechanically inclined, this is a good Car Tech 101. Now remember, your engine is really all about the cylinders. And the cylinder is nothing more than an elaborate pressure chamber. As long as it seals, everything's going well.
That's great, in my opinion, right? Students can refer to this page here for all of the information they need. I will no longer be the source of all information in my classroom. There's 8 to 10 things going on in my class at once. Some may be doing a compression test, some may be doing an oil change, some might be doing some tire repair. If every single student came up to me with a question, I'd be running around like crazy. And in fact, I have been doing that for the last couple years or so. And now, with the use of these tutorial videos and these instruction sheets, it's making my life as a teacher a lot easier. But with the use of this Google Classroom, I find that it will be that much more organized and that much more user-friendly for my students. So rather than me spending so much time with them on the step-by-step and the procedural information, I can then help refine with the fine-tuning of skills, and then using a lot of my class time reiterating information that was already explained. That's when this tool can be very beneficial. So I really like the suite. I would definitely use it in my classroom. Hopefully administration and the district will approve of this, and I think it's one of the best user-friendly type of classroom management interfaces I've seen today.